If the Bible had a Grammy for chick flick, it would definitely be this story right here. A lot of people see this as the love story, it's so romantic, and others see it as kind of manipulative. So I'm gonna tell the story and y'all tell me what y'all think. This is the story of Ruth. Alright, y'all. So Naomi, she moved from Bethlehem to Moab because of famine, and she moved along with her husband and her two sons. Her two sons ended up meeting and marrying two women, one named Orpah and one named Ruth. Not too long after they moved from Bethlehem, the dad ended up passing away. And not too long after he passed away, her two sons passed away too. Naomi was clearly trying to isolate herself because she decided to move back to Bethlehem and she didn't want Orpah or Ruth coming with her. So she was just kind of telling them, like, y'all can stay, try to find y'all a good man out here. I'm going back to Bethlehem, though. So Ruth is just like, nah, like, Ma, wherever you go, I'm going. Like, you can tell from this story, Ruth is on her mother-in-law really bad, which is crazy because a lot of us can't stand our mother-in-laws. But Ruth, she wasn't going anywhere her mother-in-law was not at. Meanwhile, Orpah took the advice that Naomi gave, and Orpah was like, you know what, I'm going to just say, you're right. I can find a man here. Now, this part of the book of Ruth is the part that gets a lot of people because Ruth was so serious about not going anywhere that her mother-in-law wasn't at. So Ruth tells Naomi, where you go, I'm going. Where you stay, I'm staying. Your people is my people, and your God is my God. And when you die, I die. How romantic, right? Like, imagine having somebody feel that way about you. And this was her mother-in-law. So she ended up convincing Naomi to let her go to Bethlehem with her. So her and Naomi arrive. Ruth ends up going to a grain field to like pick up little grains that people drop when they're loading their baskets. So this guy, Boaz, comes to the field and he's just, all friendly. He's saying hey to everybody. And he sees Ruth. So, he asks, like, who is that over there picking up grains off the floor? So he ended up explaining to him that that's Naomi's daughter-in-law. But it's kind of like, we low-key can, me and Naomi. So he ends up being really nice to Ruth. He even tell the guys out there, like, drop some extra grains on the floor so that she could pick them up. So later on that day, Ruth go home. So she tells Naomi about her run-in with Boaz. Now, being that her mother-in-law, Naomi, knew who he was, she really was pursuing him to try to get at him. So she tells Ruth, go get cute, go put on your best smell of perfume, go put on your best outfit, and go to the threshing floor. Don't let him see you. Wait till he get real drunk and go to sleep and lay at his feet. Now, Hosea 9:1 mentions that there are prostitutes on the threshing floor. So I kind of feel like, her mother-in-law might have been trying to, pimp her out. So yeah, she tell her, like, wait till he go to sleep and just lay at his feet. He know what to do from there. And that's what Ruth ends up doing. She ends up laying there all night, and when he finally wakes up, he's like, who are you? And she like, you know who I am. Like, you was just out there with me yesterday. Now, Boaz was older. He was an older guy. So he was just like, you know what? I just feel like it's somebody out here younger for you, and I might know the perfect guy. So I'm going to give him an offer first, and if he declines the offer, then I will redeem you. Because that's what she wanted. She wanted him to redeem her. So Boaz ends up going to the younger guy, and he's just like, look, this woman lost her husband, and he left some land behind. Do you want to redeem the land? And he's like, yeah, I want to redeem the land. And he's like, okay, cool. Well, if you redeem the land, you got to redeem Ruth too. And he's like, oh, nah, never mind. I don't even want it. Like, he don't even want to do it no more. So at this point, Boaz like, you know what? He said no, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And Boaz ends up redeeming Ruth and also giving her a baby. And it is said that Naomi made the best grandmother ever. They even called the baby her baby, which shows how much of a connection they must have had. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Some people say it's the most romantic. Some people say it's the best love story. Some people say it's manipulative because of how they planned and plotted on Boaz. What do y'all think? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. And do a request on what book you would like for me to break down next. Bye.